Go Metro Stars tonight. We have a chance to knock out Columbus. I guess that's something else I want to talk about real quick. Columbus probably they never finish first. They never win. They're a tournament team. Columbus. They won the MLS Cup. They did lose the Champions League, or the Champions Cup as they call it now. They end up winning the Leagues Cup this year. This team wins tons of trophies. They don't seem to win the Supporters' Shield. They're really dangerous, and Metro actually put them out at their heels. And I'm sure Miami would like that if they're still in the playoffs after the end of this week. So I'm kind of pulling for the Red Bulls, Metro Stars, whatever you want to call them. And I don't think you think if Columbus lose, that doesn't damage anything. I think most people would rather see a Columbus semifinal with Miami, but I don't think that's that big a deal if Columbus goes out. Do you?
I think Columbus being in matters more to the MLS fan, who obviously knows how good Columbus can be in like their success. If you're not someone who follows the MLS, Columbus is just another MLS team to you.
So it's not that big a deal. Messi, I'm not planning to become a manager when I retire. It's not something I consider to do. Are you surprised by that?
No. To be honest. Well, because you obviously have that thing in his Miami contract where they said like he could obviously get shares in the club when he leaves or like retires, which like really said to me, that's not a guy who's planning to like have a career in football afterwards. That's a guy who's just trying to have a financial future,
Yeah.
And have some money in the game.
He knows how to make money too.
Yeah, money to make forward rather than like it's not like, oh, you've got the opportunity to join the coaching staff and sort of kickstart your management career or anything like that. I don't know. He's not.
It's the right move.
He doesn't shout like a manager to me either. He doesn't. I don't know. It's like the vibe you get from him. He's not.
Yeah, but we have seen guys like
that kind of leader, I suppose.
Like Roy Kane, who he feels like a manager, and he hasn't been very successful.
He tried it at least though. Whereas Messi doesn't give me the vibe of someone who would be that interested in it. I could see Ronaldo going down that route potentially. But Messi, he seems like he's an on-pitch leader and like he's going to help his teammates out, but he doesn't see me as like a shout from the sidelines telling you everyone what to do kind of guy.
No, I don't see that either. And we have her. I think you have to be kind of socially sound to be he doesn't look, he's not a bad guy by any stretch, but he is a little weird. He is strange. I remember and I didn't think it was I didn't think it was unfair criticism at the time when we did the panel with Green Man, and he mentioned that Messi can be petulant when he loses. I think that was the case 10 years ago. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think he's a grown man, but we have seen that. Remember when they got eliminated from 2010 Euros? Was it? Yeah, there was it Euros? Was that World Cup? No, was it 2008?
World Cup.
Or was it 2008? He was talked about never playing for Argentina again. He was a much younger man then. I think when Germany eliminated them and Maradona was there, and I've heard that he said that just to get rid of Maradona, which would have been a good move. And there was rumors that he was doing more coke than coaching. He was more of a figurehead.
The wrong say.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Poor Maradona's not even with us anymore, probably for just that reason. But yeah, I don't see him having the personality. You have to be a little more gruff, I think. But then again, well, it's tough to tell with him with the teams that he had. You take Zidane. He doesn't have a gruff. He's an on-field leader. I didn't see him to be much of a screamer. He's been a really successful coach when he decides to do it. So I don't know. Maybe the Roy Kane sort of profile isn't necessarily the key to success. I don't know. I think that really the key to success as a manager is a guy like Jurgen Klopp or Pep Guardiola. More so Klopp than Guardiola is to get what we call in hockey grinders, guys that know how to stay in the league. Now Guardiola was a first-class player, but he wasn't the most. I mean, I'm sure he had to hustle to stay on Barcelona when he was playing. He wasn't a gifted athlete by any stretch. Neither was Jurgen Klopp. But they found ways to stay pro, and I think those are the guys that you want in there. Finding ways to stay pro means finding ways to win. But again, I honestly, if I had to guess, the reason Messi's doing this is because he knows what I know, what Zlatan knows. There's a lot of luck in managing. And they probably get too much credit, and they also get too much blame at the same time, a lot of these managers.